Hey, good morning guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to deliver some baby collared lizards over to this guy that I'm on Instagram. I checked out his page and wow, he has some really nice reptiles. You know me, I love colorful reptiles, and he has some Abronias. And if you don't know what Abronias are, you're gonna learn today, man. These guys are awesome reptiles, and he's gonna give us a little tour of place here that he has in California. And I'm excited, guys, so let's go ahead and check him out. We're here with Armin, also known as HerpTime, and you guys haven't seen him in a while, right? But check out this facility, guys. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like his room, like my room, but this guy has some crazy stuff here.
I mean, I've had reptiles my whole life, but it's just kind of gone overboard in the past few years. So, I mean, it's still a hobby, but it pays for itself, and it's super fun. So, all my socials are HerpTime, and I'll show you guys whatever you guys want to see. I know you want to see the Abronia.
Yeah, you know, I love colorful reptiles. You know, I got you some collared lizards here. They're going to be blue in the future. I also bought you the mascot of my channel named Zoo, so you can check him out as well. Awesome. But yeah, man, let's check out those Abronias.
Let's do it. This is how I keep my Abronia. They're on a misting system, so they get misted twice a day. They all have their UV light. I use sphagnum moss as a substrate. It's antibacterial, antifungal. Holds humidity really well, but I use the screen cages because although they need humidity, they also need ventilation. Much like a chameleon, they need a little more humidity than a chameleon. So I'll just show you guys these. These are some of my favorite species. This is called Abronia lithochila, and they're highly variable. So for example, this is a male. This is more what a normal lithochila is going to look like. They're also called the red lip alligator lizard because they have a red lip.
Wow.
So that's a male, and normally they're gray and they have some red on them, but like I said, they're really, really variable. So really desired ones are called calicos, and I have two female calicos.
Whoa.
Yeah, she gets a little grumpy when I first grab her, but she's really sweet.
I'm assuming they're probably different locales, right? Or
it's just
even
genetic.
where they are?
It's just like how cats have calico genes. It's just depends how much they carry. Like he has some white speckling, but he doesn't have full blown. Like this one, and then this female is also calico, but she's not as defined as the other.
Oh man,
she's got those like kind of cooler greenish hues.
Yeah. So they're really variable. They're really cool species. They get pretty large, as you can see.
Yeah, they're good size.
The rest of my Abronia aren't nearly this size, so. And they're really, you can see how thick their tails are and fat they are. They're
super healthy.
They're super happy and healthy.
How long have you had these guys?
These ones I've had a little over a year.
Gotcha. They're super acclimated.
Yeah. In competition with being my favorite, and I'll show you my favorite lizard in a second.
These guys are live bearing, right?
Yeah, all Abronia are live bearing. So they'll carry their babies for up to like 9 or 10 months in them. No one knows exactly sure how long. And then they drop them all, and they're kind of on their own once that. I have some babies I can show you guys.
Oh, no way.
That were born about a month or a month and a half ago. And they're really cool. So basically how I keep them, it's simpler than most, but I find it's easier to keep track of the lizards, make sure everyone's healthy. So it's just one big piece of cork bark and then a plant. So they don't mind it. They crawl up and they also hide in the cork bark, and then they chill out on the leaves. And actually Abronia really need cooler temperatures, so that's why I don't really have a heat lamp. This T5 light, if you feel it, emits enough heat where it's about 80 degrees up here, and then it gets to about 65 down here.
Okay.
So it's a perfect gradient. That's just how I keep them. It's not the same as everyone else, but it's worked really well for me. I've been keeping Abronia. This will be my 5th year. If you go on my YouTube, you can see when I unpacked the first ones, and I got my first babies. And I promised I'd make more videos.
I saw that.
Maybe I need to start again.
You
now
should.
that I finally have a setup, because I used to keep everything in my bedroom or in my garage. So now that it's all like set up properly, I'm gonna try to make it.
What's your YouTube channel?
HerpTime.
HerpTime. Guys, go comment on his video and say post more.
Oh man, I really need to. It's early in the morning, so everyone might be still asleep and hiding. So I'll see who I can pull out. I don't want to wrangle anyone out, cork bark or anything. Abronia do have prehensile tails, so they hold on with their tails, but they can also drop their tail. So I do not want to have anyone drop their tail on me.
That would not be good.
No. And they can grow it back, but obviously
not the same.
It's pretty cool because even when they grow them back, their regens are prehensile.
Oh, really?
It's really
That's interesting.
So this is a Abronia mixteca. They're kind of one of the more common Abronia species. So this is a big male, and I'll pull out his female. She
Are
actually
these guys-
just had some babies.
Ooh, nice. Are these guys pretty variable as well, I'd imagine?
Yeah, they are. So this one is the female, and you'll see she's a little different. Ooh. And she's a little skinny because she just had all her babies.
Oh, yeah.
How often do they have babies, by the way?
Once a year.
Once
If
a
you're
year.
lucky, yeah.
You said, I saw your YouTube channel, 6 to 14 or something
Yeah.
like
Dang.
So,
Hey, I'm sure she'll fatten up.
yeah.
She's recomping.
She was enormous when she had all those babies. But
Yeah.
yeah, so they are variable as well. Not as variable as the Lithochilla, but
They're gorgeous.
yeah, they're really cool lizards. They're probably my least favorite species of Abronia.
that? I'll take him if you don't want
But
him.
they're so really cool. There's just so many cool species that if that's the least favorite, then that means there's lots of cool
Yeah.
ones. Like issues with ants keeping Abronia outside.
Yeah, those.
So if you can't
Argentine
control the
ants are the
ants,
worst.
then they will. I've had like my first pair of Abronia got killed by ants.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a big bummer, but it's a learning curve.
I didn't even think that was a problem, having them.
Argentine ants are the worst. Too.
Really?
Yeah.
What about, where'd you live
Black
before?
ants.
Did you have them
in
outside?
Montana. No,
No.
I kept them inside.
Isn't it too cold out there, right?
Yeah, not too cold. But these are Abronia oaxaca.
Ooh.
And they're really cool lizards. You can see they're obviously a different color, but their scales on their head are
Yeah.
really insane.
They're so pronounced.
Yeah, that's one of the defining features of them. So they're also really cool. And you can see, this guy, see how there's a difference in scalation right
Yeah,
there? That's a
regen.
regen.
Okay.
But you can see
Still has it.
still completely
Mhm.
prehensile.
Yeah, little dragons.
Yeah, they're really cool lizards. So that's the male and that's the female. She still has a year to grow up, and he's just getting to maturity, so get some babies from them in a
Nice.
little bit. And also, they change a lot under indoor UV lighting versus outdoor sun. So these Abronia don't look how they would look if they were wild caught, basically.
Mhm.
Because wild caught lizards look way different because just different, they eat different things and they get different amount of sun. So these aren't exactly a good example of how they would look in the wild. They'd be more brownish, but they still look really cool how
Yeah.
they are. And then these are the most common Abronia everyone sees. They're just called Mexican alligator lizards, Abronia graminia. And this is my male. I have 3 females in here and 1 male. And like I said, in the wild, he would not be this blue. They're much more green,
Mhm.
and they have a yellowish lip. But in captivity, they don't have the same nutrition. Not that they don't get good nutrition. It's just different stuff. They don't eat.
Yeah.
I'm feeding them crickets versus who knows what they eat in Mexico.
Yeah.
And the
what-
lighting's
what its
different
food
than the
is eating
sun.
too, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So they just have a way different color, which is really cool. And you can even see they're all kept in the same enclosure, but they have different color, which is
Very
Kinda weird.
interesting.
but it just shows how each one's kind of different.
Mhm.
Have you ever
That
tried-
one's gravid. You can see how big she is.
Oh,
She'll
wow,
have some
she's
babies soon.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried like experimenting with like the amount of carotenoids like you offer and like
haven't,
see
no.
if maybe that could play with color?
I haven't.
I wonder
so
if
I
that
should.
would do anything.
I'm sure it would. They
But
change
then
really
again-
quick.
Yeah, but then again, like it's also probably dependent on like the amount of sunlight and UVB exposure too.
Yeah. So they're really cool lizards. They're the ones that everyone gets.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're
But
probably the
of
most
course,
common.
when you're buying a Abronia, you have to make sure you're not getting wild caught ones. 'cause
Yeah, of course.
One, it's not good for the sustainability. They are an endangered species. And 2, you'll probably have them with parasites, and most likely 9 out of 10 times they don't live more than a few months because parasites, and it's a nightmare.
I mean, and you'll know it when you look at them too. When you're at a booth
Yeah.
and there's, like, someone's telling you these are
Yeah.
captive bred, and you see their hip bones.
You see
popping
hip
out
bones, and
very
usually a
easily.
regen, unless they. The only reason that a Abronia really should have a regen is if it's a baby and it loses tail when it's baby. Like I have a baby that lost its tail because a sibling bit it off.
Yeah.
But adults, it's so hard for them to lose tail. So if it's a really bad regen, it's almost always a wild caught animal.
Yeah.
But like that regen, you can barely even tell. So it happened when he was a baby.
Gotcha.
But as adults, yeah, that's how you can tell. Anyway, so those are the Abronia graminia, and those are a blue. Okay, I'll show you, because these are a blue eye variant, which is the more normal one you'll see. I don't know if you can see his blue eye.
There's also, what, black eye?
Yeah, and I'm going to show you a black eye right now.
Sweet.
So I don't know if you can really tell. He's like a puppy dog. He's awesome.
Yeah, I love their demeanor. They're just like...
Yeah,
chill
well,
out.
you'll see one of them.
See what's
I have one that's an absolute monster. But here I have a black eye, and I have some Alisona in here as well, living with her. But
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, I'm just out of space. When you run out of space, you figure things out. So these are a different type of Alisona than that type. These are the Honduran variant versus the Cuban ones have the really blue head. The Honduran ones have a lot less blue but have really orange eyes. They're really cool. So let's see if I can find this girl. She had babies a little bit ago, and I'm going to show you her babies. There she is. And she kept on weight a lot better than that Mixteca that had babies. So this is the black eye. And she has a lot more copper hue to her. And you'll see that in her babies. They're really copper color. She's not as much for handling, but she's a really pretty lizard.
She is.
She's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, she has actually maintained
I
her weight
think
pretty
she
well.
still might have babies.
I was gonna say, yeah,
because
I've never
seen,
drop more.
Yeah, I've never seen one stay that big after having babies. She only had 4 babies, so I wouldn't be surprised if she had more.
Yeah.
But I've never had them have a second litter. But we'll see what happens. So, and this guy's my main one. This is my favorite lizard besides the Lithochila female over there. He's called an Abronia arita.
Oh,
Check that out.
Yeah.
And you have a gastro.
Yeah, he's living with the gastro.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
He's hanging out
Little
there.
baby
Yeah.
gastro.
Look at that tail. It's like more than
I know.
twice the size of him.
I know. He's
Does
awesome.
he ever do that cool tongue thing? Or that's
When
what
I
they're
grab
working
him,
on.
yeah.
Oh,
When
really?
I hold on to him, but like now he'll just run away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Abronia arita or Cope's alligator lizard. He's probably my favorite one. He's not. I mean, they all look beautiful like this, but he has a lot of variation in his size. See how grumpy he gets.
Oh yeah.
He'll attack me if
He's
I
waiting
touch
for
him.
it.
But he has a lot of white and black on him, and he's really pretty. And the little yellow horns are super cool. I would grab him to
love
show you
those
guys,
horns.
but I'll show you.
He's evil.
He's got
He's
Yeah.
like, don't touch
attitude
me.
on him.
He's really not nice, so he'll follow my hand. And I don't know if you come over here, you can see his mouth, kinda. He's really mean.
Oh, check it out.
Those little horns that they get are just the coolest.
He's not nice at all, but he's really cool.
Is it just these? This is Arita, you said?
Arita, yeah.
Is it just those, or isn't there other ones that also get the little horns?
Yeah,
on
like those
Abronia?
Lithochila have horns.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. So, cool stuff, and this is just more nulls. And then here I have some babies. I'll pull out, if they're handy, that got bit by its sibling.
Oh yeah.
But you can see how gold it is. This isn't really normal for Abronia graminia, but since that female has a lot of copper in her, this baby is like crazy orange. So I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like. I'm probably going to keep it. So
Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
yeah.
I'm so glad there's a lot of people like captive breeding Abronia.
Me
now.
too.
Of course.
They're actually awesome pets. Like as you saw, most of my lizards I could take out and hold. So
Yeah.
they're worth keeping as pets, and I think more people should get into them if we can sustainably have them. The other ones are hiding, but anyway. Oh, here's one. So this is from that Mixteca. Dang it. Let's grab it again. So that's one of the Mixteca babies.
Dang, he's so tiny.
It's still really tiny, yeah. So
See if I can get it.
yeah, really cool. Here's another bigger of that graminia. Oh, he bit me. So there's the two. Those are siblings. And you can see how much variation there is
Yeah.
in the two. And you can see the size difference.
Do you think males grow faster than females?
Not necessarily. Males do get slightly bigger, but they don't grow at a different rate. So he's just better at finding food than that one. And you can see he bit that tail, but it's already growing back really nicely, so hopefully it won't look too bad as an adult. I'm not a big fan of regens, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it looks as they get bigger. So those are about a month old and they're growing really quick. I'm excited to see how they look when they're bigger. So as you can, and like I said, these are Gramineas, so they will be green. So they go through a big color change in about maybe 8 months, and they'll turn green. They're endangered as well, and they're really cool. These are ring pythons. She's mean.
Man. Check
She's
out that
ugly,
head.
but the male is way prettier. They just ate, but
Wow.
Wow, they look amazing.
yeah.
And they don't keep this coloration if I'm correct.
No, they
right?
turn more like he was like, you can only imagine he was the brightest orange ever. Same with her, but she's already turning gold. So if I'm lucky, they'll stay goldish. Otherwise, they'll start turning brown, and you can see she's already muddying out. But as babies, they're really cool.
They're still gonna be really cool.
Yeah, but there you
regardless.
can see they're really not nice. And they need really high humidity. That's why they're in the moss too.
I can tell. Yeah, they're digging
They
that
die
humidity.
like in a second without humidity.
Really?
Oh, man.
They, of course, I cleaned the water last night. And they shit.
That's how it is all the time.
Yeah,
These are
it's a never-ending
coming
battle.
eye. These are Ackies. The female should be laying soon.
That's good.
It's just my pet rhino going on.
Awesome.
I have a group of Merton. I have 2 Mertons. They're
Got
really
some
cool. I'll grab a
Mertons?
live in a second. One's really mellow. And then I have Kobaras. I got 4, and I think I have 3 males.
No.
I'll be lucky if I have 1 female. But they're pretty cool. And then my lace monitor.
Oh, I see him right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then a big group of Bajas and their frilled dragon friend.
Those Bajas are so cool, man.
Yeah.
I love.
And they're really dark right now. They're usually like, everything's dark right now.
Yeah.
It's what is it, like Thalassarus, I think? Petrosaurus? I know.
Petrosaurus.
I'm a big fan of Petrosaurus
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't know their species.
Like I like going up to like Palm Springs and seeing like those little banded rock lizards that are
Those are
basically
cool.
just like small versions of these. They're not as blue, but
This Mertens is pretty
Yeah.
chill.
Guys, this guy has a croc monitor. It's so tame. He just chills on his shoulder too.
I know, I need to
It's
bring
crazy.
them over. They'll be over here soon enough. So these are the 2 Mertens. This one's not nice, so I'm gonna put it back.
wow.
But this
look
one
at
is
that tail.
super mellow. But yeah, monitors just take a lot of work to tame down, which is worth it in the end, of course. It's like having a dog.
Whoa, hey buddy.
But dude,
Check him out.
their tails are awesome. How
Yeah, I love how
They're all flat and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the Vestigium, right?
Yeah, it kind of does look
Right.
like that, huh? Like a Dickersoni tail. Wow, he is very tame.
yeah, I literally put him right here, and I'll clean cages for hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that is amazing. Where did
Yeah.
you get these guys from?
Mike
Mike.
Stefani. Yeah,
Mike's
he's
monitors.
awesome.
He's got some great animals,
Yeah.
man.
He knows, he's like the king of all these weird monitor species.
Yeah, I love his enclosures, man.
I know, he does a
It's
really good
so-
job,
yeah.
especially for the Mertens and the coming eye and stuff. So the coming eye from Josh Ortiz, who's also knows what he's doing when it comes to monitors. He has some really nice monitors. He got his male, which is, he calls it a whiteout. It's like really high white. He got that from Sim Container. They breed a lot of cool monitors too.
Okay.
They're really large. That's a female, and the male's back there.
They're huge.
But they are very aquatic. They'll eat fish. They can hold their breath for an hour. They're very flighty, but that female is fairly mellow. But yeah, they're really cool.
Who's this guy here on the right?
This is Anolis lucius.
Okay.
And
Is that a male?
That's a male, and
Okay.
there's a female, and then I have a baby that hatched over there.
Nice.
It's tiny. I can try to show you. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but
Dude, I
it
love
hatched
your
like 3
enclosures.
years ago.
Yeah, they're really
These are
nice.
all like half-assed, not because I need everything isn't bioactive. Everything's not false bottoms.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting for all. Look at the. Oh, you can see his left.
Oh yeah.
That's so
is
cool.
sick.
Yeah. Anyway, they're all gonna be 18, 18, 24s. That whole rack, 8 across and 3 high.
Gotcha.
So it'll all be that of anoles and then all my other small lizards. And that's when I'll do all. Like I have these are all full of These are all full of wood that I've collected. So
okay.
it just,
Well, so
it's
you're
all
ready
gonna
to
look
go.
cool, yeah. I have like literally airplane galore over here,
Yeah.
ready to go. So just waiting for them to come in. It's been like a month and they're still haven't shipped, so I'm like annoyed. But
What do you got down here?
oh, these are my baby Aldabras.
Aldabras, man.
Yeah.
Check these guys out.
My banana peel.
I know.
You know what's funny? Like when I was walking up after I ate the banana, I was like, he's probably like, I'm gonna ask him if he's got a trash can. And he's probably gonna be like, something will eat it.
Yeah.
They always eat it, or the iguana.
or iguana. It's like he'll have some kind of tortoise or iguana that'll probably
Yeah.
want it.
And those are just fun pets.
Mm-hmm.
I like reptiles, but not everything has to have a purpose to breed and make money.
Yeah.
The only reason I breed them is because I like giving them to other people and just supporting my hobby, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's not, I'm not going to get rich off reptiles.
Yeah.
Exactly. We do it because we love it.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Peters and all, Peter style.
Oh my gosh, these things are amazing.
Yeah, they're
dude.
really mellow for
Yeah.
giant anoles. And these are the,
Wow.
I have 3 females, and then
Oh.
the male, no, it's fine. The male, that's a male, and it's one of their babies.
Dude, that is
The original
amazing.
male, that's his dad didn't make it, so he's the only captive bred male in the U.S. So we'll see if I get him to grow up and breed and stuff.
Yeah.
Montanus. So Oculatus is species and subspecies is Montanus. There's 3 subspecies. I have all 3 of those.
Dude.
Yeah, it's.
Do you hit up Sean Harrington for a lot of
Yeah, I
animals?
got one of the Oculatus pairs I have from him.
Gotcha.
It's really temporary because he needs a really big club.
Yeah, you showed us where you're gonna put him too. Just for now.
This is just until I build him his new one.
Yeah.
But he's awesome. His name's Moose.
What's up, Moose?
I just cleaned this glass yesterday, but it's a mess.
How long have you had him for?
I've had him for well less than a year.
Less than a year.
Yeah.
Wow. And did he already come that tame?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah?
The guy I got him from, he put in a lot of work with him. He got him as a baby. He was imported, but he got him small and he just held him for hours every day.
Yeah.
And he's just totally tame.
It's really good, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty big, man.
Yeah, he is big.
It's gonna only get bigger.
Yeah, he definitely. I plan on building him like at least 8 or 10 feet long, probably 6 or 8 feet high, and then 3 or 4 feet deep. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll love that.
yeah, he'll have a really cool enclosure.
Dude, I'm tripping out on the size of this eastern
I
diamondback
know.
right
That thing
here.
is huge,
Look at the
man.
head. Look at the venom sacs, dude.
He's crazy.
Gnarly.
He's like a Burmese python. He's so tame, but still not a good idea.
Yeah.
But he's really mellow. Female Baja in here. The other 2 are her babies that I raised.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's the original female.
These guys are
And then
male in
her
the back.
male randomly, for no reason, just croaked. But then she had 2 good eggs that when they hatched, I was in charge of taking care of them. So that's her daughter and that's her son.
Okay.
Dude, that's
So,
awesome.
and then once mine grow up a little more, we're gonna swap out the male.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll take his male, and then he'll take one of my males. So obviously not related.
Yeah.
These are related to my these are siblings.
Oh, really?
We got a bunch of the same time, but some of his are turning really white. You can see the
Yeah.
white on that one. It's gonna be insane. And that one's growing like wild. That one's enormous already. But yeah.
There's so many in here.
And they're in a small enclosure because taming monitors, it's much easier in a small enclosure where you can actually get a hold of them versus a big enclosure. They run away and it's... So for now they're in a small enclosure, and then obviously once they're chilled out, they'll upgrade. And
Makes sense.
they're doing good. And you can monitor how they're eating. And like this one is literally a sibling to these. And it just
yeah.
had to separate them 2 months ago and it still hasn't grown.
It's just like that. You'll know.
Yeah, he's just a
Babies,
run.
some grow a lot quicker than others.
Boxers are really cool.
They're like a 3-toed.
The males are really pretty.
He's not. Yeah, he's really nice.
You can't really see it, but I'll show you.
Check this out, guys. He has some baby collards
I
now.
know, these are so cool. I've never kept collared lizards, so I'm super excited. And after seeing the parents, I'm like really excited.
Yeah.
They
They're
got
so
really
pretty.
good genetics. Really good.
They're so cute how like stubby and
This little
weird
chunky
they are.
little. They
They're
grow
so-
fast too. They
yeah.
definitely grow fast. So
they're so unlike any other lizards I have, so I'm really excited to keep them. So what I have over here for them is I like to quarantine, or not necessarily quarantine, but simple setups at first so that I can watch what's happening to make sure nothing's going wrong.
Right.
So it's just really simple paper towels that I'll change out, and water and the hide and UV, and then I'm gonna put new bulbs in those and should be good to go.
perfect.
Any suggestions on growing these guys up or anything I should do that's different than anything else?
Nah, man, just keep feeding them. They'll
Feed
grow.
them a lot and
Get
give
those-
them more humidity than you might think.
Okay.
Spray them.
I spray all these right now because I don't have the. Once these are done, I'll put a misting system. But for now, I spray everything every day, so I'll definitely spray them as well.
Yeah, I always spray my adults every single morning
Yeah.
because I also have the these exoteric tanks with plants inside. So I just go throughout the whole reptile room and just spray everything.
And do these guys? Will these guys eat any vegetation, or you just feed
start them young? Start them young and they will. If you don't do
Okay.
it now, like at this age, they'll never touch it.
Is it
Start 'em
better
like
if
that.
they do, or does
It doesn't
it
matter.
Yeah.
But it's good for for variety in
variety.
the diet. You can give them like I've seen them take.
So how do you tell the difference between a male and a female?
You'd have to look at the vent.
Let's take them
Okay.
out. I can show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I already showed them how to sex them. I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, but you can hear us talking about it. So here is another male. Squishy little guys, like he was saying, like little gummy worms. So small. But basically, males are gonna have. You see this?
I don't know if
Right up here. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, but we can
Here.
try. See those? See how? Notice how this one doesn't have those two dots right here as well. This is gonna be the male, and it has those enlarged scales right at the tip of my finger there.
I cannot see anything right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
If you can't see it, they can't see it.
Here, let me try it from this angle
It
here.
also has
It's not gonna pick it up. Yeah, it's all good.
So we're gonna show you how to sex them on the adults here. It's gonna be a lot easier. You can see the scales on the bottom. But if you take a look down here, you're gonna see those large scales that we saw on the baby. He's those shedding on his tail. But see those large scales there?
Hang on, we're focusing. You can kind of see him. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So on the babies, they're tiny, so you can't really see. But with Zeus, you'll be able to see the big scales right there. That's how you can distinguish the males from the females. The females will not have those large scales. Zeus's.
Right.
So it's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot bigger, so you can see the bigger scales. But do you see it there?
Yeah.
This is gonna be the male. There's two big scales right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, okay,
That's
okay.
cool. You can even tell from babies.
Yeah.
A lot of lizards I have, it's like a waiting
wait a little
game.
bit.
Yeah.
And then you end up with what you don't want to. I have such bad luck getting way too many males.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the males are the colorful ones.
Yeah.
But then again, if you want to breed them,
Yeah,
you get some females,
exactly.
right?
Breeding
True.
never really works out, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, keep me updated on these guys too. I want
I
to see
will.
how they grow up.
They'll be all over my Instagram, and if I
Yeah.
ever get back on YouTube, they'll be on my
Do
YouTube.
it. You gotta show them these awesome reptiles.
Yeah, man, you got an absolutely insane facility here, just full of weird species that most people probably have not heard of.
Yeah.
heard
So
about
yeah,
this.
like I haven't.
There's lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, but thanks for having us, man. Enjoy your new lizards.
Thank you.
And
I
guys,
Yeah, man.
where can they find you again?
HerpTime.
HerpTime.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
TikTok, YouTube, find them everywhere. Comment on his YouTube video to post more because I want to see more of this.
Yeah, dude, same here.
Maybe I'll come check out your
Yeah.
reptiles, and that'll be my first YouTube video.
Of course, you can do it.
Sounds
You'll
be
see
good.
cool,
I
man.
also have different kind of colored lizards, not just aqua flames.
Yeah.
You can see the other ones as well.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Alright.
awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Check them out. Comment on Chrissy's as well to post more videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.